Hi there! If you follow my channel, you will know that I'm a big fan of MPE. I love that with MPE, the means to deeply shape sound are literally at my fingertips. Every note I play can sound nuanced and different in ways that the standard MIDI protocol just can't capture. My biggest issue with MPE is that most MPE synths are expensive, often €1,000 or more. And so I wanted to have a look at some cheaper options. The Evil Pet is an effects pedal and MPE synth for less than €500. Can this be a serious starting point for MPE performances? How will it sound? Let's check it out. A quick note, because the Osmose does not independently transmit aftertouch and MPE pressure, the video has two parts. First, we're checking out some MPE patches, specifically for the Osmose. The second part showcases some more general MPE patches, and at the end of the video, you'll find my final verdict on pros, cons, and alternatives. So let's get right into it. Would I recommend the EvilPad as an MPE synth? Well, no, and yes. What I want from an MPE synth is hands-on control and deep sound shaping options. And under 500 euros, such a synth just does not really exist for me. I would actually say that a serious companion to, for example, the Osmose, can't be bought below 1,000 euros. The cheapest MPE synths I consider to add to my setup were the Dreadbox Artemis or the GS Music 3.6, both around 1,200 euros. Alternatives below 500 euro exist, namely the Waldorf Protein and the Dreadbox Nymphus, both of which will give you more synthesis options than the EvilPad. And while both sound good, they do not offer enough new sound capabilities or hands-on sound shaping control to be a substantial upgrade to the Osmose internal sound engine. And I think here's where the EvilPad has an interesting niche. Its sound engine and MPE capabilities are limited, but on top of being a passable MPE synth, EvilPad is a great effects pedal. With the EvilPad, I'm a bit less worried that the studio will eventually outgrow the synth, as the pedal will be useful for a much longer time. On the pro side, the synth engine of the EvilPad is very hands-on, and it's one of the few MPE synths with a granular engine, which I like. On the con sides, what I don't like is that non-polyphonic parameters cannot be addressed. There's no MPE control over global parameters such as grain density, the reverb dry-wet mix, or the distortion intensity. It would be great to use channel aftertouch for those. Also, the EvilPad does not have a mapping matrix where I could attenuate how much the MPE signal controls the mapped parameter. It's always an absolute 0 to 100% mapping, which is less control than I would like. So yeah, I think if your studio is still growing and you want a proper MPE synth in the future, EvilPad can be a great stopover synth that will stay useful in your rack. If you just bought a cheap MPE controller and want a cheap MPE synth with modulation matrix and be done with your MPE setup, you should check out the Protein and the Nymphus. That's all from my end. Thanks so much for watching, and let me know which MPE synths you would recommend in the comments.